a feed bag tote bag. First, I'm just going to get rid of this bottom part. Now that we have the bottom off the bag, it is up to you how big your bag wants to be. This is your bag, have fun with it. But let's say for this bag, I obviously want like this to be the bag. And keep in mind, we do need 6 inches somewhere on this bag for the 2 handles or more. I'll get to that a little later. But for right now, say you want the bottom of this white to be the bottom of your bag. We're gonna fold the bottom up like once. So I'm gonna cut down here. And then for the top, say you want the top of your bag to be where this helmet is on the jockey. We're gonna fold the top up twice, so make sure you go a little higher than that. For me, on this bag, I'm gonna cut like down here like I said, and then I'm gonna go up here. Now that I have how I want my bag, like how big I want my bag to be, I'm gonna cut my handles first. Now you only need 6 inches altogether, 3 and 3. But I have a little bit to spare on this bag, so I'm gonna do it a little differently. And I'm gonna do like 4 to 5 inches, and I'll show that in a second. Like I said earlier, you're going to need at least 6 inches altogether, 3 and 3 for the straps. Now, if you wanted to, you could just do 6 inches right here. But since I have a little bit more room on this bag, I'm going to do mine at 5 inches. And for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna mark it. You do not have to mark it. The 5 inches off the bottom of my bag as well. So I actually made the top one 4, so I'm gonna switch this one to 4. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that, but hold on, let me cut this one down. Now that I have that fixed, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut the straps. I have one of my straps ready. If you're making a smaller bag and you don't want your straps this long, just cut it to whatever length you want. But I'm going to show you how to do this. I do it an extra step. If you don't want to go this far, I'll show you the easier way to do it, but I just think these look better. But I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. So this is kind of why I like to make mine a little bit wider than 3 inches. I think it is easier to work with. But as I said, I accidentally cut this to 4, so instead of 5. But this will work with 5, 4, 3, 6 inches, whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. But the first one, and this is the easy one to do, is all you do, and then you're just going to do it the whole rest of the way down the strap. And then you're just going to go to your sewing machine and you're going to sew this. But I am not a fan of this raw edge right here. If you can tell on this one, there's no raw edge, and I'm going to show you how to hide that. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of go like right in the middle, and you can flatten this down. If you have like a ruler, like a hard ruler, it's easier, but I'm just going to show you it. And then you bring that one to the middle as well, and it doesn't have to be even or pretty. It'll be okay. And then you're just going to fold it over. And then you have that nice clean edge, and you're going to just do that the rest of the way down your strap. Also, if you have these clips, it's really easy. You can just clip it, and then you just keep going down the bag. And you can just clip and move on down the bag. But you're going to just do that the whole way down the bag. And again, it doesn't have to be pretty. It'll be just fine. I now have both of my straps ready. Now let's go to the sewing machine. Now we're just going to sew the strap. I am sewing on the open edge first, and I'm going to go all the way around it. I am using white thread. That's what I used on my last project, and it doesn't really matter to me what color it is, but let's go. Now that I'm at the end, I'm just going to turn it. You wouldn't even necessarily have to sew down this side. I just do, but if you don't really want to, you don't have to. Now that the straps are complete, let's go finish the rest of the bag. Now that we're done with the straps, we're going to take our bag. If you haven't yet, if it's sticky or dirty or whatever, just wipe this down. It's the perfect time to do so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find our bottom. So as you can see through the bag. I know this is my bottom. I normally do this on the table, so I'll see if I can do it. But what you're going to do, I don't know if you remember earlier in the video, I said that like my bottom was going to be that line. Now I'm just going to flip mine up kind of towards that line. Sorry, sorry. Hold on, let me fix the camera. I thought I hit the record button and I didn't, but here's what it's going to look like. I'll just show you how to do it again, just so you know. But I have my line there already now. But basically what I did was, before I said my bottom of the bag was going to be this white line, so I just kind of folded it up like that. If you don't have something to like go off of, it's okay. Just flip it like kind of an inch up. And then I just took something like this and I just kind of went like this so I could get my line. And then you're just going to flip this side up and over here, flip that side up. And then when you do this side, you're just going to kind of match this bottom part. But as I said, I accidentally did it without recording, so it's already kind of done. Got our bag. Now I'm just going to sew this. We got our bottom done. Now we're going to fold the top. We're going to fold it twice. Make sure I'm recording this time. So now we're just going to flip this side. And I don't have a measurement for this. I'm just flipping it twice. Just however you want to do it. It'll be fine. And on this side, just flip it. Okay, and now we're just going to flip it once more. Finally got that corner. Okay, now I'm just going to meet this side. And you don't have to flip it twice. If you only want to flip it once, just flip it once. Just do what you want. At the end of the day, it's your bag. My audio cut out on this part, but all you're going to do is sew around the edge of the bag. I'm going to take that off my sewing machine so it's a little easier to get under and sew. After we have that done, we're going to add on the handles. Let's add on the straps. I'm just going to do, this is like 4.5. You can do wherever you like your handle placement to be. And then I just clip mine. And then whatever you did on this side, just repeat it on the other side. Now we're gonna sew just along the edge, and if you wanna line it up with that stitch, you sure can. Also, do not forget the other side of the bag. Keep it out of the way because you don't wanna sew that onto the other side. Also, if you like this side of the strap better than this side, whatever side you like better, put it like facing that way, like towards the inside of the bag. Sew over the handle. And then make sure you go backwards too, because you really want your handle secured. And then I just like to go one more time. Now I have my first strap on. I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. Now I'm going to show you. You can either go once over your strap, or you can, you know, go back and forth like I did, but you are going to see that extra thread right there. I just like really secure straps, so that's why I do that. If you don't, just go once over it, but yeah, just like secure straps. So do as you please. This is your tote. Second strap is on the bag. Now the bag is complete. All we gotta do is glue it in. And that's how you make a feed bag tote bag.